The Phoenix Suns have gone 14-1 over their past 15 games, extending their lead over the Golden State Warriors for the best overall record in the league to 5 games. Prior to that, the Suns solidified their position as the title contenders by absolutely deleting a Milwaukee Bucks team that was going 110% against them in a prove-it game earlier this week. In the process, the Suns demonstrated exactly why they're such a brutally difficult team to beat. However, whenever DeAndre Ayton was paired up against a smaller player, he devoured the Bucks' normal switch-heavy defense, scoring 27 points on 12 of 14 shooting and leading them to a victory. A man-on-man drop-back approach was employed by Milwaukee, but Chris Paul tore them apart with 19 assists and 17 points in the loss, all from mid-range. On defense, the trio of DeAndre Ayton, JaVale McGee, and Bismack Biyombo suffocated Giannis, limiting the two-time MVP to a 5 for 14 performance on the night. Chris Middleton was harassed by Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and Cameron Johnson, all of whom took turns. Additionally, Chris Paul and Devin Booker had little trouble protecting Jrue Holiday and Grayson Allen on the court together. The Suns won the game 131-107, leaving the Bucks and the rest of the league scratching their heads in bemusement as they tried to figure out how to stop a Phoenix club that is gathering momentum as the postseason approaches in just a few months. We'll break down the Phoenix Suns by their most important championship components in the sections below. First up, let's look at how important Chris Paul and Devin Booker are to this team's success. Chris Paul and Devin Booker confuse rival teams by wrecking them from mid-range, consistently catching their opponents off guard as they stare with their mouths open in surprise. Why did he launch that 20-foot jumper? Doesn't he know it's 2022 where everyone should take a 3 or drive to the rim? Their blank stares poured out to their eyelids. CP3 and Book aren't concerned with what the rest of the NBA believes to be the most efficient way to take a shot. From just outside the key to the three-point line, Chris Paul makes more than half of his tries in 2022, relying on his passing abilities and subtle shoulder jukes to create separation. He shoots 57.7% from 10 to 16 feet and 48.1% from 16 feet to the arch in that span. Devin Booker isn't far behind Paul in terms of popularity. A whopping 40% of his efforts come from within 10 feet of the three-point line, which is the NBA's dead zone. Book takes advantage of the threat to this rim attack and improves on his fadeaway jumper shot a little more than 46% from mid-range. Chris Paul is also the league's leading assist provider, dishing out 10.7 flawless dimes each game, and as you might guess, he's also the league's leading assist point creator, averaging 27.1 points per game. The elderly CP3 has the appearance of a 2330 AI robot, processing the game at a rate of 1 million calculations per second and dismantling opposing defenses with an accuracy that only he is capable of producing. Devin Booker is a freak of nature when it comes to athleticism, but this season we're witnessing a more guarded Booker. His scoring average remains at 25.5 points per game, but only 10.4% of his shots find their way to the basket. The shooting guard for the Phoenix Suns, who has been named to the All-Star team, has decided to save his burst to the rim for postseason play. That's a frightening thought for the rest of the league, considering how easily his Suns are dominating while he's driving down the highway on cruise control. Next, let's take a look at how the Suns match up with other teams in the league. The Warriors are not to be taken lightly. Steph Curry is exactly who he claims to be. Klay Thompson has returned to the game, and Andrew Wiggins has been named to the All-Star team. On top of that, Draymond Green is widely considered to be the finest defender in the NBA. In spite of this, the Suns have Mikal Bridges to chase down Curry and to take away the gravity that he relies on to set up his teammates for easy shots. Thompson is a problem in the backcourt, but Devin Booker has been a standout defender this season, and the Suns can use Chris Paul as a terrier of a player to take down Klay Thompson in the point if it's necessary. Wiggins is no match for Crowder, and Ayton is more than capable of pursuing Green, Looney, or Wiseman down the court. The Suns have a greater chance of beating the Warriors than any other Western Conference team. In the Eastern Conference, we've seen the Suns rip through the Bucks defense. However, if the 76ers sign James Harden, no one in the NBA guards the beard like Bridges. And the 76ers front court of Ayton, McGee, and Biyombo is more than capable of containing Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons has joined the Nets, although he hasn't appeared on the court in nearly a year. KD is prone to injury, and Irving is a part-time player who is within and out of the lineup in 2022. He may actually harm Brooklyn's overall cohesion by detracting from the team's overall chemistry. Even though the Heat are first in position, they are closely followed by the Bulls, and neither team has the size to compete with the Suns' combination of centers and wing players. The Phoenix Suns are the most dangerous team in the league thanks to the combination of Chris Paul and Devin Booker in the backcourt, Mikal Bridges and Jay Crowder and Cameron Johnson filling out the wing, and DeAndre Ayton, JaVale McGee, and Bismack Biyombo covering the lane. They are a club that can score at will while also defending any 5-man lineup that any opposing team can throw at them. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.